Hey y'all, welcome to another video. Okay, this video is gonna be a little different from what I normally do. We're just basically gonna sit here and chop it up with my bestie Bestie. Okay, introduce yourself real quick, T.
My name is Tiana. I am a lash tech. I do lashes. I'm doing brows. I sell lash baths, and you can follow my business page, Beauty by Ty. Or you can follow my personal page, Gorge Ty. So yeah.
Definitely go check out her work. Go check out her Instagram page. She got a lot of stuff going on. Been in the business for how long?
5 years, almost 6.
That's a lot of skin in the game, okay? So obviously y'all can hit her up if y'all have any questions about the lash business, starting your own business, anything like that. Go ahead, feel free to hit her up. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this video today. Again, thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate you guys. Every like, every share, every comment, I appreciate it, and it definitely keeps me going, keeps me a little motivated, you feel me? So shout out to you for watching this video and taking the time to probably drop a comment. So this video today, oh, sorry. Go ahead and follow my Instagram page at Star Apple. Okay, y'all should know what's up by now, but I gotta say it every video for my new supporters. But this video is gonna be a little different. We're basically gonna be having some conversation, like kind of girl talk type of style, where we just talk about everyday things. You know, we're just bouncing back and forth off of each other, something we would regularly do, but this time we're involving you guys. We having the camera on, so you guys, you know, some of these thought-provoking questions or debates or whatever that we have, you know, we want you guys to kind of get involved. So definitely drop a comment if there's any topic that we touch on that you guys want to hear more about. Please definitely drop it in the box. But we're hopefully going to be doing way more of these. So yeah, so let's get into it real quick. We're gonna have a shot, okay? I'm already warm, but I could be warmer.
This one.
You was babysitting that shot? I think I gave her that shot like 30 minutes ago. No lie. But y'all, take a shot with us. I'm gonna put a pause right here. Beep, 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 beep. Grab your shot, cause it's about to get real spicy, hunty.
Crazy. It might be spicier than this shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be real spicy, cause you know when we be talking about these topics, I'm not gonna lie, we be going off.
We do.
We be sitting here watching Carisha Please. Shout out to Carisha Please. Like,
love her show.
Some of those topics, y'all, some of those episodes, y'all gotta tune in. Like, they're worth actually watching. Like, it be some, okay? But, hold up, y'all. So, boom. Cheers to us finally doing this video that we should have been did a long time ago. And hopefully many more sessions like this. I'm not gonna lie, I took that like a boss.
Yeah, I'm not.
Woo! I can't believe I did, but I did. So, I get a lot of questions when it comes to dating, like how to be single, you know. So I guess let's start off with some basics, right? Okay. First of all, tell us like your age group, what type of, you know, men are you normally attracted to, maybe. Like, let's just warm it up so y'all know, like, what we kind of look for, you know, so you can compare that to your own. Like, tell us when it comes to dating, like, what are you really looking for?
Well, when it comes to dating, I feel like, number one, before you start dating, know what you're looking for. That's going to be the first mistake, okay? So, what is going to be going based off of, all right, let me just say this. You should not just go based off of looks. Looks could be deceiving. So although, you know, you have to be attracted to that person, but not too much, you know, not too much on the physical.
Is it safe to say, like, some of that you going off of experience with the looks thing?
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that. Okay. I just want to bring them tea. Giving them some tea.
So, yeah, from experience, you know, dating people that looks very good on the surface level isn't always going to be good for you. They're in a level and you're in a level. It's just gonna be, only thing that looks good is y'all both the surface area, and everything else is done.
All right, so let's pause right there, because I feel like this is a trigger for her. This is a trigger. So all right, so okay, don't only go for somebody that's foreign on the outside, right?
Yeah, no.
But how So for me, I feel like I've noticed like you have to be willing to step a little bit outside of your comfort zone or like what you would typically go after. You have to be a little like have some wiggle room right there. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when I feel like when you're dating intentionally, you have to understand that it should be God first. I'm not gonna lie. With like everything in my life, I feel like God need to be first for it to work out the way it needs to work out, and that includes dating. I feel like we don't emphasize God first enough in dating. And my thing is, what if God bring you a ugly, like for real?
Hold on.
I mean, knock on wood. I don't want that for nobody. But what if your partner just they not that cute?
Okay.
I told y'all this is a trigger for her.
One thing about me, like, I cannot date nobody that's ugly. Like, you have to look good, but that's been my problem. I'm not gonna lie. So to be honest, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say because I'm clearly still ain't figured it out yet. Like, do I go for somebody that's like a little ugly and treat me good? Or do I just keep going for niggas that look good and they fuck around just break my heart? I don't know which path to choose, but for some reason I still never go down the other path.
It's y'all don't understand. This is tickling me because I know this is like a big thing. She be wilding on me like, no, cause I be like, no, but this person is so amazing. No, cause did you see how he? I'm like, bro, but he's an amazing person. Like you gotta get to know him. But I definitely understand.
My thing is like, I really don't like to be scared. Like, I don't never want to be scared.
What you mean scared? Scared that your kids might come out ugly?
We gotta get past me waking up in the morning first.
Oh,
so that's what I'm saying. So like,
I'm scared you like turn around and it's a monster. Like,
yeah, or like one thing I'm better not ever be able to do is like look at you and you better not be ugly at any point.
At any point,
you can't be ugly.
So you don't feel like you be having your ugly days or your ugly minutes?
I having my ugly days, but at the same time, even my ugly days, I feel like I still look, I still look good. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if the nigga, wasn't to have like his little haircut, whatever, you still
like he wolfing.
Good. Like
you still
gotta be fine. Still gotta look good.
All right,
because I gotta love you in all of your habitats, right?
I understand that.
So like,
you do gotta be attractive, but I feel like it's different levels to it. I feel like I don't know. I've been in situations where I don't know. I feel like sometimes you come across people and they're attractive, but it's a different level of attraction for you. Like for you, it's like I don't know. Like maybe they was like some sort of divine partner or something. Because it's like the attraction, it's like I feel like energetic pull type of attraction. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like. Yeah, you check all the boxes. You chocolate, you tall, you packing them, packing the muscles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my caramel brothers, my light skin brothers. I don't date light skin, sorry, but for real though, I think like sometimes you just be attracted to some people on a different level that you can't even explain sometimes, and they might be ugly. Look.
I don't know, my energetic pull only gonna happen if you look in a certain type of way. So like, I really wouldn't know if they was ugly.
Then they might be ugly.
Because I can't imagine feeling a certain type of way, like about an ugly person. Like that would break my heart.
Dating somebody that's unattractive, I'm gonna drink to that one. Be a little bit more open. I'm not gonna tell you date somebody unattractive, but I'm gonna say
not do that.
Be a little bit more open than your typical type. Thank you.
So even if they're not your type, but they're attractive, I would say go for it. Like you're still physically attracted to them in some shape or form. Like, I like this about them physically. Go for it. Right. But if you don't like nothing about them physically, wrap it up.
But she a little cold-hearted. You see what I'm saying? How you gonna say you don't like nothing about them? See, but okay, we'll rest that point. All right, we'll rest that point. So we talked about the physical when we're dating. So what else is something that's important to you, like on this dating journey? Because to me, dating is a journey. It's not easy. It's no scripted book. There's no manual on how to perfectly do it. There's no such thing. Okay, I'm gonna say that because that's a little spicy. I really want to jump into talking to multiple people at a time. Cause I know that one gets people like, I feel like dudes be acting crazy. Like if you say like, oh, you're talking to multiple people, like, nigga, please. Like,
yeah, you gotta be a little for real. Cause like, why would you be able to have options and I don't, and we're both doing the same thing?
Right. We both doing the same thing. Like, what's the difference?
It's no different. Basically, I'm having no choice but to deal with you while you have a choice of whether you want to deal with me or not. I think that's crazy.
What I want to know is why do people be having, all right, pause. Don't take offense to this, but why do niggas be having the audacity, okay, the audacity to have they broke asses talking to multiple people at a time? You can't even afford to talk to one person, and then going to open the floodgates to talk about finances and dating. But let's just stay here real quick for a second. Why do broke niggas be talking to multiple people? This is a triggering topic for me, if you haven't realized.
Well, usually when a broke nigga is talking to multiple females, them females don't got, their self-esteem is very low. That's number one. So we having a lot to do with the females because they be knowing that the nigga wants some bullshit. But it's just like they be having attachment issues. So these type of niggas, the broke niggas, they're 9 times out of 10 like narcissists. They pretty much go for bitches who be like, oh yeah, she look like she needs somebody, even though I ain't shit. But you know, any form of love a female will get with low self-esteem, she gonna feed into it. Like, oh, he loves me, oh, he's that's not a third, even though he just using and abusing her, whatever way he's using her for. The other 3 bitches that he probably got, he's gonna use them in other ways than he's using that one bitch for. So he got his world is complete. So he could keep living his broke lifestyle because he probably getting money from 4 different women. So
the responsibility is not on the dude then. So you could have a broke dude that's dating multiple women, and broke dude, it's not you. It's not your fault that you broke.
Hold on now. We never said it was not his fault.
Okay.
We never said it was
because
not
you
his
like
fault.
Automatically was like, okay, well, it's the women because they got low self-esteem.
We gotta make sure we gotta know what rules that women be playing in this.
Okay.
Because a broke nigga can't run that game on a woman who got her own bread. So moral of the story is, if that female got something wrong with her, if she can't point out, okay, this individual only want X, Y, and Z for me, and that's just about it. Like, it be mad signs that be popping up that y'all just will not pick up on because y'all got some type of form of attachment issues. I'm just was touching on that part that the women plays in it, but the nigga being broke and being manipulative, that's on him. Whatever he dealt with growing up, that was his problem, or maybe he got handled the same type of way. Either way, everybody got their own story. But the point of the matter is, if you don't know your worth to a certain extent, you're going to run into them all the time.
So we're going to run it back because I love that you said that. That basically you said, like, the comment was something like a broke nigga can't like run game on a woman that got her own. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing your own thing, you got your own bread, you got your job, your career, your business, whatever you're doing, but you got your own self situated. Ladies, please. Y'all are not city girls, okay? I'm sorry.
Y'all really not.
I'm sorry to tell you. I want you to go look in the mirror and be like, I am not a city girl. Like, just break your heart right now. Because if you don't do it, we gotta be real. You are not a city girl. You don't look like a city girl. Let me tell y'all. All right, I'm gonna be mean, but it's same thing for me. Like, I'm working on myself, I'm working on my body, I'm working on my fitness, I'm working on my health. You feel me? So y'all could come at me, but I'm gonna come back. I does this every day. We in the gym. We gotta get it right. But like, for real, like, it's like y'all want to live these lifestyles like y'all a baller girl, a rapper girl. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some, like, you just want niggas to be footing the bill for everything, and y'all not bringing nothing to the table. Like, it really grinds my gears because it's like y'all giving us a bad rep, bro. And that's not all of us out here. It's not every woman that's just gonna come like, oh, well, you need to pay this bill. And bitch, when's the last time, when's the last time you took a trip, ho? Talking about, so you ain't finna talk to me
at all. They don't be doing nothing.
You telling me you can't talk to this man because he ain't finna fly you out, but you don't even got a passport. So when's the last time you flew yourself out?
You can't go nowhere.
So it's like, for me, I feel like, especially when it came to dating, like, I made sure every single thing that I required from a man, I was already doing for myself. Stamped. So if you are not coming to the table and willing to exceed what I have going on, then you can't come to my table, partner. Like, and it's about energy. Energy is flowing, and y'all gotta understand that energy flows. So if you just a broke hoe, because that's what I'm gonna call y'all hoes, broke. If you just like a broke hoe out here and you just trying to find a nigga to feed you a meal, that's what you're gonna get. That's the type of energy you're gonna attract. Like, you're gonna attract a nigga that's gonna take you to McDonald's. He might get you some Popeyes on a good day. But like, on some real, like, I'm playing, but I'm dead serious. Like, energy is very important. So the next time, like, I think a lot of us, and I was actually talking about this like last night, like, it's so important to work on yourself, develop yourself before, like, you really say, okay, I'm out here dating and I'm looking for a partner.
Yep. Because
you will easily attract the wrong person. If you are effed up, you will easily attract the wrong person. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna tear you down some more. But like, if you have worked on yourself and you have built yourself up, and I'm talking about you have worked on your traumas, you're working on, you know, your finances, you're working on emotional stability, like, you're really doing the work that people don't want to do. 9 out of 10, you're gonna easily be able to spot when a nigga trying to play with you.
Yep.
Or a female. You know, you're gonna know, like, listen, like, he's showing me all the signs. His energy ain't right. Like, for me, it's crazy. Like, I got to the point where it's like, I can know off of the first words somebody say to me whether I'm gonna take them serious or not, whether I'm allowed them to keep talking to me, like, dead serious. Like, if there's a difference between a dude saying, hey, for example, this is the example, hey, yo, shorty, versus, wow, you're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the language difference. Like, hey, yo, shorty, you really think I'm one of these on the street? Cause that's how you talking to me. Don't, hey yo, who you? Hey yo, dude, where's your homie at? Like, you can't be talking to me. Do you see me and you talking about, hey yo, shorty? Like, we ain't wake up together, nigga. Like, get your life right. So, versus, my God, like, you know, how did God let you out of heaven? You know what I'm saying? Don't steal my pickup line.
Them corny pickup lines.
That's my point.
Point of the matter is, you know, it's all about your approach. If you're just approaching a female, like, y'all know how y'all be approaching women, like, and it's not like how y'all should. Y'all be mad rude. It's actually offensive when you approach us in a not proper way. Yeah. Like, you can say, excuse me, you know, like, can I get your name, or, you know, this and the third star, or something like that. But as soon as you just come on rip talking about somebody look good, or you like find yourself, first of all, we don't hear like we're gorgeous, we're beautiful, you know, those words, things like that. Your word choice matters. Like, don't just be like, oh, you're so fine, it's that third. That give me more sexual vibes than like, okay, you actually admire my beauty. You feel me? Yeah. So it's word choice.
And then please apply like, learn to apply pressure. But it's different. I want to say it's weird. It's like different types of pressure that should be applied at different phases. So like, from the beginning, and you also got to know the person that you're trying to court. I know I'm using big words. I know a lot of y'all don't know what court means.
Listen to me.
They don't.
Get a dictionary and read it.
What really messes up is that, like, we need the Shakespeare era back. I'm not gonna lie. Shakespeare, I feel like, taught a lot of people about love, like, about.
I mean, but anything besides today taught everything about love. It's only today where we fucked up. We like fuck bitches, fuck niggas, city girls, city boys. I don't know what is all this about. The niggas hate us. They fucking hate us. Like.
Which be having me like, are you gay?
No,
I be want to ask.
No, we just look good. They want us for sexual purposes, and then after that, I want to hang with my bros. Or
so you're gay.
It's some. I'm not all. Y'all not slick.
Some of them they under the rug. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like some dudes be under the rug.
And to be honest, y'all not low. There's no reason that you want to just link your friends. It's like
y'all should just come out. Just come out the closet. It's still like, there's all love out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out the closet respectfully. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I thought about that a while back, and I'm like, why do dudes be showing so much hate towards females? Like,
they look at us like we're leeches or something, when realistically, like, if you properly pour into a female, she's gonna properly pour into you. And we pour into men in ways that y'all pour into us. If a man properly loves you, you're gonna, as a woman, you're gonna flourish. But a woman that pours into a man, he's doing more than flourish. Like, he could literally do anything. Like, anything. There's nothing that he can't do. Like, oh, my wife is backing me up on this, or she's supporting me in that, because at the end of the day, your opinion is the only one that matters. As long as you motivate your man is gonna do exactly whatever he's desiring to do.
Yeah.
So our men could support us financially, whatever, but at the same time, we're an extra brain for them, because we know how men think. They know exactly what they're supposed to do, but they won't think of every smaller thing. You feel me? They think about big things. Smaller things come from women. You feel me? Like, oh, maybe you should do this. And they'll be like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, women.
Like, we're here to help you with the smaller things. You know what I'm saying? That's us and our feminine energy. We help you with the smaller things so you can do the bigger things. You feel me? Like, that's just it.
And the crazy thing is, women, like, so I wanna like acknowledge both sides. So I understand how it is, like, let's say being a man or a male, everybody ain't a man yet. Like, you gotta get on a certain level to be acknowledged as a man. No, some of y'all just have the male organs, but y'all are not yet men. Some is boys out here. Let's be real. It is what it is. But I feel like there's this, like, especially like with entertainment is teaching people the wrong stuff right now. So, like, a lot of women, I feel like, people are not in it for love no more. People are in it for gain. They're like, okay, what can I get out of this situation? How is he gonna, like, what is, like, is he paying my bills? Is he, like, what is he doing for me? And, like, that's the wrong way to approach it. Like, that's the wrong way. How you starting? Like, how you just getting to know this person. Like, we literally on the first sit down, on the first date, you talking about, oh, you can't go to the Cheesecake Factory. I damn near want to throw this motherfucking chair. Like, what
First
you
of all,
mean?
there's
Like,
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Nothing.
I love the Cheesecake Factory.
Stan, I'm about to go there right now.
Exactly. Number two, going back to what you said, like, if you a female that can provide everything that you're requiring, the whole thing, even God himself say it, marriage is a union. So two complete parts come together, y'all are going to be something bigger than that. So the whole thing is, like, you're being whole, meaning that you can take care of yourself, this and the third, and he can do the same. Y'all come together, y'all going to take care of each other.
Amen.
And then y'all are going to grow bigger. Y'all going to create a connection nobody could fuck with. Like, it's just you and that person against the world, and that's it. Nobody's stopping y'all.
That's that.
But y'all be trying to come a quarter, 50. Now y'all don't know if y'all come 75%, but be wanting your partner to be 1,000%. That's not how it works.
And it's from Jump
really
Street
not
too.
how it works.
It's from Jump Street that gets me. Like, if you've been in a relationship with somebody for a certain period of time, like, y'all in a relationship, y'all really only dealing with each other, I could understand. Like, you expect certain things to be handled naturally, especially, like, you as a man, you should expect certain things. You as a woman, you should expect certain things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's then we in a relationship, or we seriously talking to each other, we only dealing with each other type of vibe. But it'd be like people come into the table from day one with these, like, what bill is you paying type of energy. You can't do that. You gotta genuinely try to get to know somebody. Like, you have to appreciate people. I feel like that's what we have to show a bit more of. Like, appreciate the fact that somebody took the time out to sit on a date with you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of shorties out here. It's like, you lucky that you got the time to sit with me. Let's be real, right? Because we ain't giving everybody time. No. We ain't giving most people time. No, let's be clear. If you make it through, then
you barely doing that.
But it's like, if you do sit, like, you gotta have just a certain energy about you, and it's just show some appreciation, show some gratitude. The man opened the door for you as he's supposed to. You could still say thank you. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like a bitch. Like, he take care of the bill as he should. Fellas, stop taking these ladies on a date if you want to go 50-50 on a date, please. Me and my bestie, we could go 50-50 on a date. But you trying to take a fine self out, please don't be talking about let's split the bill. Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
And off rip, like first dating somebody, that's a bad move.
It's not gonna be a second date.
It's
sorry.
Not gonna be no second. To be honest, I'm gonna just get up.
Split the bill on the first date.
Or wash dishes. Pay half and wash dishes. How about that?
Like, what are we doing? Why did you bring me out my house for this?
Yeah,
like, I could have stayed home.
Don't ask nobody out if you're not gonna pay.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's a red flag. That's a major red flag.
Red flag. That's like manipulation in itself right there without even knowing it.
Yeah, like, but yeah, seriously, ladies, show a little more appreciation. And this is the thing, like, if you go on a date with somebody and you feel like they're not hitting that level that you need, you could cutely, that's it. You don't gotta be like, oh, you ain't da-da-da-da. Go. No, you know your standard, you know your requirements. If you go on a date with somebody and they did not hit the mark, cutely decline. Gracefully decline. Because what we're gonna have is some more grace.
Yep. Give
yourself grace and give these dudes grace. Like, thank you, but you know, I'm not interested and I don't want to go on a second date with you, respectfully. So save him some time and energy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, cool. So now let's get into the next thing. So, all right, so we was talking about what, as I said, like how do you see dating multiple people, like simultaneously, like at one point in time?
I would say that not everybody's equipped to do it. So you gotta know yourself. You know, if you're a person who prefers to just date one person at a time, do that. But if you are open and capable, then I would suggest that as well, because like I said before, men have these options for dating while you only got one.
Right.
Which means a woman grows attachment to this one man, whether it's going to be healthy or not, because y'all are just spending time together, and whatever he's throwing at you, you're just going to deal with it because you only want to talk to this one person. But is that healthy?
Locked in with one person?
No, especially if he's not doing his part as well. Like, you're only talking to him and you know that he's still dating. Like, come on. Like, he still has the option to not choose you at the end of the day, and you're just going to be stuck.
Not choose you.
So, the dating multiple people, though, men lie.
Women lie.
And women lie.
Black men lie.
I feel like everybody should just be telling the truth. Because if you only dating, you don't have no reason
to lie.
Like, you don't have no reason to lie at all.
What you lying
for? You could just
for?
be keeping it a buck. Off rip, you want my number? Cool. We first started talking. Okay, you know, you want to talk to me? I'm just going to let you know. I talk to other people as well. Because you just got here. I hope you didn't think
if you dating and you lying, you goofy.
No, seriously, like, that means you're going to be a natural born liar in a relationship. That's the first red flag. Like, why are you lying when we have the space and opportunity to be honest? Because we don't have no ties. Just be honest. Okay, cool. I talk to other people. You can talk to other people. If we ever feel as though we want to date exclusively, that's what we'll do. But until then, I feel like you got a free choice of
go ahead free will.
Yeah, just talk to whoever you want to talk to until you mesh with somebody enough to where you only want to talk to them.
Just dedicate your time to them.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so cute little story. I noticed, like, listen, dating is a lot about you, right? So I think it's actually more about you than it is about the other person, to be honest with you. But like, when I started dating, I was like, I don't know how to date.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was a real thing I had to sit with.
That's a real thing.
And then I was like, Ma, why you ain't had these conversations with me? Like, I really asked my mother, I'm like, why we ain't talk about this stuff? Like, this is something that I'm a grown woman. I need to know how to date, how to maneuver, you know? And I realized she didn't know either. That's why she ended up in her situation.
And a lot of people, that be a whole big thing. A lot of, especially women, don't know how to date. Men naturally is going to date multiple women. They know how to date. But a lot of women, like I said, grow attachment issues with these men, and it be unhealthy.
I don't think they be dating, though. I think they be effing them.
To be honest, they probably are dating, and then they find one person that they like, because I'm going to speak from experience. You're going to find one person that you like. You're just going to stick with them like that's your man.
Too fast.
Too fast. You just automatically commit, because that's my issue. You know, I talk to one person, and the next you know, I'm not talking to nobody else because
she just don't want to.
That's just it.
That's her energy. That she don't want
and I'm not going to say that was healthy. That's not healthy.
I love that, but I hate it so much.
Yeah, like the loyalty will get you killed.
Loyal before time.
The loyalty will get you killed, especially if you're just dating. Don't be loyal if you're just dating.
Yeah.
It's a point in time, you know?
I feel like loyalty for me gotta be earned. I'm sorry. I think, especially like with people with your natural character, I feel like you just be loyal from the rip because that's like who you are. But for me and my sanity, I need people to show me that they deserve my loyalty because my loyalty is next level. But to talk about what you were saying, like when it comes to dating multiple people, I feel like it's very uncomfortable. Especially at first, like but I want to be clear, any new journey that you start that you're not familiar with, it's new territory to you. It's 9 out of 10 gonna be uncomfortable. So like learning to manage and balance time with like 3 people, for example. 3 is because that's my safe. I feel like dating 3 people at a time is a safe space,
because you can never be in a love triangle with 3.
Yeah, that's like a rectangle. No, it's a square.
Yeah, because if you dating only 2 people, if you only dating 2 people, then you can be like, oh my god, I like both of them, and I just don't know. No, if you dating 3,
you still get caught up like that.
You can still get caught up, but the chances are more unlikely.
It's more unlikely. But I think so. When I started dating, I started YouTube. I started YouTubing. I kid you not, y'all. YouTube is good for so much. Like, use it. Like how to build credit, everything you can find on YouTube. But I went to YouTube and I Googled like how to date, and one of the people I follow, and I gotta find her name. Her name is like Natural something. I'm gonna drop it on. I think you might have watched some videos before.
Probably.
But I watched her video and a couple other women, and they was talking about their dating experiences. And this one chick, she really helped me outline it. She was like, you have to just establish like what dating looks like for you. Like there's no right or wrong way to date. Like you can literally go on dates and let's say have a no kissing rule, so you don't kiss anybody. Like y'all could get diseases and stuff from kissing. Just that's
just be doing
just so y'all
stuff.
know.
For real.
So you can't just be having your lips on anybody. You can date and you don't have to have sex. Like you don't have to be sexually active.
A lot of people be thinking dating like you gotta like
you
have
gotta
sexual intercourse with everybody. You can literally just go on dates with somebody and never touch them. Like,
and ladies,
never touch
pause right there. You don't owe nobody nothing.
Exactly. You don't have to kiss them. You don't have to touch them.
Just because he took you out,
you don't have to do none of that.
And
like,
he
you
paid,
can literally just date them.
You do not need to do anything with him. Like, great, he took you out and he paid. Next, like, what's next? That's what is naturally supposed to happen.
Granted, he's gonna feel like he's obligated, but you can easily tell him
the wrong
that's
one.
Not my style.
The wrong one. Let's be clear. And if you get a sense of a dude feeling like he's entitled to something, cut him off. That's a red flag. He gotta go.
Because you're not telling me how I'm living my life.
Right. He gotta go.
Whatever I feel comfortable with, not what you're comfortable
with.
No.
And he's gonna want that for you. If it's the right person, they want you to feel comfortable.
Respect you.
Yeah.
But other than that, if you don't respect it, then you just respectfully cut him loose. That's it.
So I Googled it. I YouTubed it. Like, what is dating? So then I was like, all right, so one thing for me was I noticed I had a pattern. I had to look back historically. Like, I have a pattern of getting into long-term relationships. And, like, people have noticed this about me. I be in relationships for so long. Like, so long. And it'd be like, I think sometimes maybe you get into a relationship too quickly. Like, I think it's very important to see people with different hats on, see them going through different things. Because let's say I'm in a good mood right now. I'm going to present to you probably my best self. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling great. I'm looking great. But what does depression look like on me? What do a bad day look like on me? What do... God forbid, I'm late on some, I can't pay this bill. What do that look like? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of different spaces that you want to see people in, and you're only going to get to see people in different spaces if you take your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put a little time in it. And that's why I feel like pause on the time. I think that's why it's important to try to date more than one person at a time, because if I've dedicated 5 months, let's say I'm talking to just one person, and I dedicate 5 months to just getting to know this one person, and then on month 5, I realize he's let's say he's a baby daddy that don't do nothing, so he a deadbeat father, whatever. That's a red flag for me. I'm probably not going to continue forward with you, because if we do potentially have a family, you don't do nothing for your kid now. You don't respect your baby mama now. I'm no different.
Yeah, no. But
that's month 5 though.
The problem be delusion with females, because they'll think like, yeah, but I'm different. I'm this and third. The issue is y'all have to understand whatever issues that man has continuously had, you're no different. Unless he decides to fix that on his own, you're gonna run the same circles that he was running. So
you are not above the law.
You're not.
Sorry.
Everybody feel like they could change a man, but
Do you want to really?
Just look at the man for who he is. Take it in. Let it take a nap. Sleep on it. Do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. But when you get up, understand that that's his character, and you're not gonna change it. He's accustomed to it. Depending on his age, he most likely stuck. I'm not gonna lie. So,
not saying that people can't change, because people can change.
They can change, but if you like 3 decades in on toxic behavior, don't think that you about to be like
he's gonna be all different for you.
You're not.
Yeah, he's not gonna be all different for you.
You're not.
I mean, and there's exceptions to the rules.
I'm about to say some people do actually change depending on the person, because like at the end of the day, a man is gonna change if he wants to. So at the end of the day, like I said, you can't change him.
If he wants to.
If he wants to, you wouldn't even have to ask him about it. You don't have to say anything. He's automatically going to go on ahead and treat you how he's supposed to, because men know how to treat women.
Yes, they do.
They choose not to.
Yes, they do.
So if he's treating you like shit, he don't care about you.
He don't care about you, baby girl. And you need to care about yourself and exit.
Yeah, so they be thinking you need time or this, that. No, men know how to treat you off rip. He already know how he's going to treat you as soon as he meets you. I'm going to just tell you that right now.
And he also got his intentions already set. Like, in terms of what he wants from you. Whether he just want to
soon as he said something to you, he knew he wanted to do with you. Yeah. That's just it.
Definitely. But, so, that's to my point. Like, you spend 5 months just talking to one person just to realize, oh, this is a huge red flag. I don't want no parts of this. How many 5 months is we gonna be distributing around to each person before we realize we gotta like at least talk to 2? Let's say you talk to 2 people. Let's say you're balancing and you're talking to 2 people for let's say a 5 month period. At least when you drop that one person, when you see that red flag, you got somebody that you still got some skin and some time in. And it's like, all right, we still on a smooth run. You know what I'm saying? All of these numbers, this is just like hypothetically.
But that's speaking. The thing though. If you're talking to multiple people, 9 times out of 10, they're not running over 3 months.
That's true.
The one that's standing last is 9 times out of 10 the most compatible, because people nowadays is you're only gonna get a good consistency. I'm gonna say about 60 to 90 days. After that, something going on.
So the 90-day rule thing is a
they
thing.
Acting weird. They're not answering their phone because they got a girl or because they live with their baby mom. It's just different things that unfolds within literally 90 days of dating somebody if you talking to them enough. So literally a lot of dating.
You said because they got a girl?
Yeah, they be having girlfriends.
When they talk to their baby mother?
They live with their baby mother. So now it's gonna, at 3 months now, y'all gonna be communicating more.
I really think, like, do people see crazy on me? Because I don't be experiencing that type of stuff. Like, because I will turn all the way up so fast.
Listen, the thing is, they'll be like, oh yeah, I live with my baby mother, but we're not together.
I'm never talking to you again.
Are you done?
I will probably hang up on you and not talk to you.
But the woman be like, yeah, he said that they're not together. So a man is living with another woman, and you think that
not only another woman, his baby mother.
The baby mother.
Let me tell y'all, if y'all
the woman here, right? You know that he already done fucked before. He's living with her. You think like
no dumb stuff like that.
I be so confused. I be so confused. Like, but they'll go for it, and they'll just be like, yeah, that's what he said. Okay, men say a lot of things that are not true. So, just off of that, like within 90 days, you can figure a lot of that out. Because within 90 days, y'all should be communicating on a different type of note.
We got a comment. I told y'all we're going to read these comments off if we get them. So make sure y'all, be on the Instagram, Star Apple. So somebody say you don't experience that because you give good energy. You get what you give. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you go follow my YouTube, okay? I appreciate that. But, so yeah, but that's what we were talking about earlier though too. We was talking about energy, and I was telling y'all like energy is very important. That's why people think like, oh, I just want to date. You don't need to date. You need to go work on yourself because you got like mad stuff going on with you. You have to work on yourself.
And if you worked on yourself, to be honest, within 60 days, you're gonna know if this person is for you or not. Yeah. Off a conversation, depending on the type of things that y'all are speaking about. Like a lot of men try to stay surface level. If a man is going beyond surface level with you, 9 times out of 10 he's really interested. Other than that, they're gonna be just like, what the fuck? They don't even be saying nothing. They just ask what you doing all day. Like,
oh please, she about to open up a can of worms. I just can't get down with. I hate that. What you doing? Like, oh my god,
what am I doing? Do I look like a bum to you?
Why are you asking me what am I doing?
Exactly, I work all the time. So
just tell me the plan. That's it. Just ask me when. This is guys. I understand that, you know, sometimes you don't want to impose,
right?
But you have to impose. If you're trying to court a woman, you're trying to get to her for real, and you know, like, dang, this chick is a boss. Like, you feel me? Like, you have a job and then you have a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? So this is a boss for real. So she's always busy. Like myself, I stay busy. Like today, we scheduled this out. Like literally over a week ago, we put it in the time and everything. We like, all right, so what time we doing? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this client, then we gonna do it at this time, and then we good. Cool, but like y'all have to work with that. Like, how is y'all want women that are quality women?
But don't know what to do with them.
You don't know when God blesses you. You don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's like when you're a woman of substance, like it's so easy to be single and not even date because
and don't care.
It's like you don't even want to
be single and happy. Like
exactly, like it's just be like okay, like I said, the surface level conversation. Like I'm a woman of business. I'm a business owner, so like. My conversation level is going to be way different from another type of female. I don't want to sit here and talk about dumb shit all day. You feel me? Like, I want to talk about something that's going to make me smarter. You know what I'm saying? Or I can give you knowledge, but we got to be able to have those intellectual conversations in order for us to get to that point. But we can't get past what you doing.
What you doing.
Or it just literally be what you doing.
I will leave that text message right where it's at. I promise you I'm not going to respond to you. Especially when I see that that's the type of energy you have consistently. I feel like you don't respect me and you don't value me. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I interpret that.
Especially if you already know, okay, she works all day. Let me not waste her time. You're wasting my time.
And I'm very forward with my schedule too. Like,
yeah, like
fellas,
I'm gonna let you know.
Like, this is, and not only for fellas, like ladies, like if you're dating somebody and y'all have conflicting schedules, take out your calendar and write down what their schedule looks like. Yes. So that just shows that you care. You're being proactive. So you don't always have to be like, oh, you know, I didn't know if you was at work. That sounds like a silly excuse. Like, our tricks are for kids, baby. Like, we're not playing those games. Like, for real. Like, write down the schedule. If you can't remember it, but write it down.
Let's pause right there. Any man that's gonna take you serious, he don't give a fuck what you got going on.
That part
He's gonna be like, so what day and what time are you not doing nothing?
And he gonna find you at work.
He really will. Or we gonna have lunch together.
He gonna find you at work.
Or could I just bring you some takeout and then, you know, I'll just go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just want to see you briefly. You feel me? Like, niggas that actually want to see you and do stuff with you, even if I don't get to sit with you for a long period of time, I'm like, damn, he really took his time out his day for just 30 minutes to come bring me some food. Or he just wanted to stop by and see me. Or, you know, things like that. It's gonna be small things. A nigga not gonna be like, yeah, you just busy all the time. What you mean? A nigga really gonna try to figure it out. Yeah. If he really interested.
Shout out to my fellas showing up on lunch breaks, bro.
On the lunch breaks. You gotta do the lunch breaks.
Showing up on the lunch break. It's like, that's a different level of dedication. And like, I'm not gonna lie, you don't deserve to be played with. Like,
exactly. You on your lunch break trying to make sure I'm getting something on my lunch break. I'm gonna appreciate that every time. You probably not even about to eat.
Now, honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit up my homegirl like, yo, he bringing me lunch on my lunch break. Like, if I'm talking to my homegirl about you, bruh, it's getting, like, it's for real. You're doing something. So y'all, fellas, we just gave y'all a tip, you know? But vice versa, send him some bread. Like, bruh, send that man, you interested in that man, pay for his lunch today. I dare you. I dare you.
Lunch, you know, or if he pay for your beauty needs. Pay for his haircut.
Why not? You like when he be looking fun.
You like he look good.
Tell the man go get. I'm treating your next shape up.
That's it.
It.
He take you on dates consistently. Take him on a date. It's nothing wrong. Treat your man good.
And then rub his feet after the date. He gonna want to marry you.
Definitely. He definitely want to marry you.
I'm giving away the tips. Give away free tips. No, that's serious. Rub his feet. Like women don't do that no more. I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all want to be treated like housewives, and y'all don't do nothing. Like, you don't cook. You don't be cleaning up. You don't massages. I think those are so important. That's like quality time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, all of those things is intimate. So like I said, if you were to do these things, you know, gotta be for your man. that's doing for you.
Right.
I don't see a problem with doing for
not somebody you dating.
Exactly. Not somebody that you're dating. Like,
dating.
you're a man, you make sure you take care of him. Especially if he's taking care of you. You take care of him.
Yes.
That's it.
Fellas. So, okay. So, what does a man need to do for you to feel like you're taken care of?
To be honest, like men are supposed to just, like, whatever issue that woman have, you're going to communicate it with him. He's going to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
And see, look how look how different we are. This is why I want us to do this, because we're so different. You say once you communicated with him, you think it should just get taken care of basically.
As soon as I communicate a problem with my man and it's getting handled, I'm doing whatever for him. That's it. You're making my life easier every time I'm bringing an issue to you. I don't never have to figure this shit out on my own. You get whatever you want.
Facts.
You get whatever you want.
So for me, I feel like I shouldn't have to communicate it. Like, not everything, because some stuff you do have to communicate, but I feel like naturally if a man is paying attention to you the way he's supposed to be paying attention to you, he will be able to pick up that there's certain things that you need, and he'll take care of it. You don't need to say nothing. And I feel like that just shows that level of attention that man is paying to you.
That's
like
true.
I know certain things about your schedule. Like, I know certain things that you need. So it's like, if I'm talking to you every day and you tell me, oh, this happened or that happened, or for example, you go to work every day. I know you drive your car every day. What drives your car? Gas, right? As a man, I could just be like, baby, let me fill up your tank. You feel me? That's something she doesn't need to communicate to me. Any dummy could know that she need gas in her car because she drives a car every day. Right? You feel me? I know she stayed with her hair done. She stayed with her nails did. You basically change set almost like every 2 weeks, you know, because she blocks out a time in her schedule to go get her nails done. So like some days you'll be like, what you doing? Oh, I got a nail appointment at this time. Take care of the nail appointment. You feel me? Or I know where your nail appointment is at. I'm gonna pop up on you, baby. Hit a bird. I'm paying for your nails.
Like with me communicating, I feel as though any man that wants to will. So me being communicative, like, okay, I got this appointment, or I got.
But why you gotta tell him? That's
I'm
not
not telling
saying.
him anything. That's what I'm saying. Regular communication. I don't have to tell him anything. He's just gonna naturally do it.
Yeah,
which is I'm gonna naturally do for you.
You're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'd be like, okay, cool. About to get my nails done. Let me send you the bread. Yeah. Probably 9 out of 10 if you know I'm doing gas. Of course, all the things that you're talking about, I really expect for them to just, do it naturally. But being that every man is different, you're gonna have to communicate sometimes.
Do you cut them off if they don't do it? I want to get to the nitty. Are you cutting them off
if they don't do it after you communicate?
No. Like, let's say you've been talking to somebody for, let's say, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever the case may be, and they just have failed they failed every test. Like, they're not taking care of these things. They're just not making your life easier. Like, they're just around. You know, like one of them flies that be in the house, like they're just around.
Okay. So, like you said, you was watching dating videos. I was watching dating videos too. They said it's not, when you're dating someone, you can expect them to know you. That's all for it. You only your man is gonna know you, but your man ain't gonna be somebody that you dating off for it. So in the dating stage, you make sure that you're very clear on how you expect to be treated and what you want from them. Set your expectations. So once the expectations are not met, you give them the clips. But people be dating for so long because they like, I wonder when he's gonna do this and the third, and he don't even know because he not even dated a female like you. So he's like, he think he doing everything right.
That's the thing. You don't know what to do with me. Don't do nothing with me. You done. Bro, I'm sorry. No. What do you mean? What you mean you don't know what to do with me? So you telling me all this time you've been wanting a woman, you've been praying. Now finally God blessed you with one, and you're gonna sit here and fumble the bag, bro. It's like you
still gotta know the person that you're dating.
What I'm saying is certain things you don't need to know about a woman. Certain things are common sense. I'm not talking about like my specific habits. I'm saying certain things are naturally common sense. No. What about the common sense things?
Are not common. You just said common sense ain't always common sense.
That's why I don't communicate. So I don't need me a common nigga. Duh. I need the one that's God said. I'm sorry.
This is the thing. When it comes to dating, y'all don't understand dating is a personal preference. Everybody's not going to know what your personal preference is, which means you have to communicate what it is.
I personally prefer you take note of
ma'am.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
No. This ain't no motherfucking Simon Says. I shouldn't have to sit here and look at you. We should be adults to be able to communicate. Okay, I expect X, Y, and Z from you. That's it. Let them know what you want off rip.
I'm sorry. If you don't pick it up next.
Oh my god.
That's me. That's why, it's so important. You gotta also, I said you gotta know yourself.
Y'all
I do not want to spend my life communicating to a man. I need you to be romantic. I need you to take me on dates. I'm not doing that. If you don't know, then you don't know.
No, because there's some men materialistic men who date women who are non-materialistic, and they're gonna sit there and buy this woman who don't care about materialistic things, and he thinking that he's loving on her, just not doing this and the third, but because she never communicated, I don't really care about these nice gifts.
But you could pay attention. That's what I'm saying. After you're dating somebody for a certain amount of time, you notice things if you're actually paying attention.
All of that would have been nipped in the bud if you would have said it in the beginning.
I don't want to say it though. I don't want to nip it in the bud.
You gotta see this the thing.
And this we was talking about this. Like, how much are you gonna tell a man before you actually start telling them to play? You could really mess around and if from Jump Street, I like this, I like that, I like flowers every week. I like to be taken. This is my favorite restaurant. Like, you're not giving a man no room to learn you. You're not giving a person no room to learn you. Let them learn you.
You can let them learn you, but at the end of the day, those are just basic things that you're saying. They still got a lot to learn about you. You only giving them a list of 5 to 10 things that you...
I'm not giving you nothing. Straight like that.
If you don't give them nothing, I'm sorry. Your dating is not going to go that well.
My dating experience has been great.
Because you're dating a softie.
My dating experience has been great.
Other than that, you have to be sure that you're communicating. Only like I said, because dating is a preference. So whatever your style of dating is, everybody's not going to know that. Yes, they can sit here and pay attention, but some things you will not pick up on. Some things people don't even want to hurt your feelings, just like I said about the gift thing. What if she don't want to be like, I don't like this gift because I feel like it has no meaning to it? She might not want to say that. She might not want to say that because she feels like, oh, he's buying this gift for me because he loves me, and then it's just going to mess up this whole thing all because... I'm saying that I don't like this expensive gift, but he doesn't know that I'm not materialistic. And what if that man is only materialistic and he can't do anything else other than that? But now you so far in, you don't even fucking know that you're never going to get loved in your love language because he only know how to love you. And what you mean?
You see people love language and stuff. Like, you learn a lot about people. Like, just, I'm telling y'all, observation, at least to me, observation is key. Like, paying attention. Like, how many times a day somebody calls you? Mm-hmm. If, let's say y'all on the phone and the phone get disconnected, okay, whether he call you back or not, these are things that they're telling you, they're sharing about their character. Mm-hmm. If they phone stay on ring or vibrate, it's saying something. Mm-hmm. You could ask what it means, if you don't want to assume, but these are all things you should take note to. I take note if somebody go to the bathroom and leave the door open versus leave it closed. I'm taking note of that. If you go to the bathroom and you leave the toilet up versus leaving it down, I'm taking note of that. If you go to the toilet and you finish the tissue roll and there's tissue sitting right next to you and you don't replace it, I'm taking note of that. You're selfish. What you do with this information? You're selfish. What is you?
If the tissue right there, how is it selfish?
You're selfish, bro. Like, you finish the tissue.
That's something I would let slide.
Slide?
Oh, just make sure when you come out the bathroom, there's no tissue there. Put it on.
Stop letting shit slide. That's the problem with you. Like, because you let one thing slide, it goes to the next thing slide. No, let me tell you how I look at that. I really think that it's selfish. You know why? The person is not thinking about the fact that I'm gonna go in the bathroom and it's not gonna be no tissue on there.
You just said it's right there.
It's right there, but guess what? If you're my man, you want to make my life easier. You know how you make my life easy?
You probably in the house that you don't pay no rent in the no.
You know how you make my life, but that don't matter. You can still make my life easy. It don't matter whether you paying the bills. Like, just put the new tissue on the roll. So when I sit my fine ass down and I use the toilet and I need tissue, I don't need to go through the struggle of getting it and doing all that. I just easily pull it off the roll and I wipe, do what I gotta do. I really look that hard.
It's the dramatics.
No, it's not dramatic.
The dramatics.
It's not dramatic. No, it's not. It's just like, I cook breakfast. Are you gonna be over there in the living room playing the game versus being in the kitchen with me. Babe, you want me to whip up the eggs? Babe, you want me to
If
you want me to help you with
breakfast
something?
for him, why he gotta be in the kitchen?
Because I want time with you.
You can have time with him when y'all done. Y'all can have breakfast together. Y'all can have breakfast together.
But no, I'm just saying it's different types of people.
She's
like
aggravating.
it really is, and these things matter. Like I feel like at first you sleep on them, but they roll over. They roll over into other things. Like you gotta pay attention. You gotta be attentive. Is he taking off his shoes? That you know what somebody told me.
Girl, please.
No, listen. When they said this, I was in awe because you know I used to be a rough chick around the edges, but you know I'm in my soft girl right now. But they said to me that they make sure before they finger a female, they wash their hands.
Okay.
And they make sure they nails is cleaned out.
Okay. And
that they're cut. How many dudes is saying that and doing that? Let's just be real. How many dudes is saying and doing that?
Well, we gonna have to start with, why are you even talking to a nigga with dirty fingernails?
Most of these niggas out here, their nails be dirty. A lot of them. Not all of them. A lot of them.
See?
But in the ones, let's be honest too, the ones that's keeping their nails clean is not necessarily for that reason. It's the fact that they're attentive enough to that reason. Like, I don't want to, you know, women's hygiene is very important. I want to respect her enough to go the extra mile to make sure my shit is clean. Because there's a lot of niggas out here doing manicures and pedicures these days. But I feel like a lot of them is doing it for the gram. A lot of y'all doing it for the gram. Because you ain't doing it for no chick. Let's be clear. But anyways, so the fact that a man is willing to take this time, energy, and effort and say, I want to do this because I know a woman's hygiene is so important on that level. And I want to make sure she's straight. Whoo, baby. 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 If y'all got any questions, y'all want comments, I'm going to let y'all could drop a question or whatever. You give me a question, whoever, it don't matter. But before we do all that, we're going to post a shot. We're going to take a shot.
Let me take my other one.
She pissing me off.
Bro, because I'm a smoker.
Like, she been babysitting this shot. Now I'm going to be having the shot check when I give shots out. I got to check and make sure.
Why is my shit getting filled to the brim?
Cause mine is filled to the brim too, though. Mine is filled the same way.
Let's just clarify. She's Jamaican.
Why everybody always want to bring it down to the Jamaican?
Because that rum is the way higher percentage
I
in
don't even
American
drink rum all the time, though.
I don't want to hear that shit.
That's an occasional drink.
All I was getting introduced to was rum punch, or rum punch this, or rum punch that. It be something going on.
So we're gonna let her take this shot.
Oh my goodness!
And then we're gonna pour another shot because I don't understand why she's babysitting. I'm gonna let her babysit the last one, but if she gotta take half of it, what's she doing? Fuck around and find out. What we finding out? But yeah, some of y'all on my live, y'all know me. Do y'all have any questions? I'm gonna put it in the YouTube video. So y'all got any questions for me that y'all want me to talk about? Or again, the topic was like, we was basically talking about dating. So is there anything on a dating level that y'all have questions about? Yeah, drop them.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask some questions.
This my
now.
This your girl.
This mine. Oh, before I guess we do that.
Hopefully they're not too spicy for me. But I give spice back. I'm not gonna lie.
I give spice back.
So, all right, let's do this. Cheers. Close down our first session. Boom.
I don't know what to grab.
Stop crying about it. Be about it. I'm gonna talk shit every time, yo.
Okay. So, before I say anything, I just want y'all to know that Apple is very much so fairy tale-ish.
Yes, I am.
With her romance.
Yes, I am.
So, the questions I'm gonna ask her might seem dramatic, but this is fitting for her. Okay, cool.
She knows me. For her to say fairy tale, she knows me. Like, Hey, some gloves. Let me get some gloves.
Okay. So, you give us, please, the most realistic in your brain of what you feel like dating is. When I'm saying this, I want you to run me your list of what a man should be doing for you. Now, like I said, y'all, this is going to be very over the top, very dramatic. And to be honest, it's fairy tale-ish. I'm trying to tell you. But go ahead. I'm gonna let her go ahead and speak.
First of all, where we went wrong is them letting us think that fairy tales can't actually happen. Let's start there.
Y'all.
Let's start there. Like,
all right, that's true.
The Princess and the Frog.
Let's stop.
If you from Louisiana,
let's stop.
Africa, Jamaica, you know that you might really kiss a nigga and he could turn into a frog or vice versa for
Let's
real.
stop.
I'm just saying. I just had to throw that out there.
I'm going to say that fairy tales do happen, but I'm going to say it's going to be what your fairy tale is. Because her fairy tale is very exaggerated. So, please, when she says this, please do not be like, I want my man to...
I'm going to answer that question.
I don't agree with everything, but I'm letting y'all know right now because I'm just going to let y'all know.
But what is so dramatic about my fairy tale life?
Let's just run it down. Go ahead.
Like,
we're listening.
I don't really feel like I'm that dramatic, but okay.
We're listening.
All right. So, in terms of what I feel like I need in a partnership,
prepare yourself. Brace yourself.
As she said, okay, so that whole attention thing is very important to me. Like, I need a partner that's gonna pay attention. I feel like for some time, like, I had to continuously explain my love language. Like, it's so draining. Like, because I love very hard. Mm-hmm. So it's like when you're in a dynamic where you feel like you have to constantly explain yourself. Mm-hmm. And I could understand sometimes people don't understand things or people don't know what's going on with you, so you have to vocalize certain things. Mm-hmm. But having to do it on a level that I felt like I had to do it, it was very draining because it was like, bro, it's giving you still don't understand me and you still don't know me, or you're lacking to pay attention and you're lacking initiative. Because you could pay attention and you could see that I'm having an issue with something and then not take the initiative to do anything about it.
Right.
So for me, it's real important to have a partner that's very attentive. They pay attention. They're very caring. They're very forward, because I have tendencies where I could become like shell-like energy. So it's like...
Let's pause for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely feel like any man that genuinely cares about you is going to be all of what she's saying. Mm-hmm. I will say. Even though I'm saying her shit is fairy tale-ish, men in love is going to do everything that she's about to say. I'm going to tell you that right now. Being attentive, because he actually gives a fuck about you.
But can we pause and just shine some light on men that actually love women and don't know how to love them? Because they're not coming from environments, or they're not coming from environments and situations where they
come from love.
They didn't come from that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, a woman like me, I have a high standard and a high regard for love. Right. So it's like certain types of dudes, you know, they gonna be like, damn, like, where is all this coming from? Like, I'm doing stuff naturally, like, and they're like, yo, you did this, and this, and I'm like, well, that's regular. Like, you making a big deal out of something that's super regular to me. Right. But it's my environment. It's how I was raised. I was raised in a very loving home. Mm-hmm. I was raised where I saw my parents were married, so I have a respect and I have a value for marriage. I have a huge family. So I have a respect and a certain love and passion for family, and everybody didn't come from that. Mm-hmm. So it's very important to understand who you fall in love with. And, you know, that teaches you a lot too, because you fall in love with the wrong person, it gonna hurt.
I wouldn't even be saying it's the wrong person, but just like you said, like, if a man don't know how to love, or he don't know how to love you properly, it will seem like, you know, y'all can't mesh. But realistically, like, that's exactly why, like, just like we were saying before, when you're dating, bring your whole self. Don't bring a quarter. Don't bring 50%. Don't bring 75%. Whatever that percentage is that you're missing in your whole self will fuck up whatever connection that you're trying to build with anybody. It doesn't matter, like, who it is. Like, you will never be able to go any further than what you have been doing with anybody else that you dated in the past if you have not healed what is that other percentage that's not making you whole. You feel me? So like dating, make sure like all them traumas that you had going on when you were younger, a teenager, adult life, whenever you did it. But in order to actually move from dating to going into something bigger than that, you have to be the whole thing. Like you have to be genuinely happy. You can't be having no fears about nothing, because you can't love in fear. That's number one.
Yeah.
Once you completely love yourself and you're not scared of certain parts of yourself, or you're not ashamed of certain parts of yourself, like you have acknowledged what you have done, you have forgiven yourself, and you have healed from it, that's when you know that you're ready to actually get into a bigger commitment. Because now you have committed to yourself, like, okay, cool, we have done X, Y, and Z. We don't like this, but as a union, we're going to move forward to be a better person. At that point where you had let all of that hurt go and you're just filled with love, you could go on ahead and pour into somebody. But people be dating and your glass is empty. Your glass is empty.
You can't pour nothing.
You cannot. But a lot of men too, like I said, if a man genuinely have healed and genuinely love you, that cup is filled.
Yeah.
But men be a quarter, they be 50%, or like, damn, I want to give this to her, but my heart is hurting from the last situation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that will hold you back from creating bigger connections, all because you didn't heal, and it will literally have nothing to do with anybody else but you. It's self-sabotage every time.
And love is a risk every time.
It really is a risk every time.
Every single time.
Even though it's a risk, it's not a risk that you take trying to breadcrumb. You can't like tiptoe. You gotta go in full force so you can see the result. And that's it. A lot of people try to tiptoe to prolong. You step fully into it. The faster you step into it, the quicker you're gonna get your results. This person's not for me. That's it.
Yeah, and I feel like if you go into something full on, like you go into a situation and you give it your all and it don't work out, don't look at it like you did something wrong. No. Now that person might have lost out depending on what the outcome of the situation. You know, they might never get nobody else like you again. And honestly, I would say just pray for restoration. Pray to be refilled and restored, because it's nothing that we can lose that God can't replace. You feel me? He could always replace that void, that hurt that you experienced with prayer, patience, and time. Like eventually, like you'll have abundantly more. You'd be surprised. You come out of one situation and then you end up in a different situation and you're like, how was I blessed with this? You know?
I also want to say that although people try to skip the healing process because it's painful, people forget that pain in any form never lasts forever. Everything heals, even the human body. Whatever part that you injure of your body with the proper care, it's going to heal up. The thing is, people don't want to do the proper healing. So even though that pain could have hurt probably 10 to 15 years ago, because you didn't deal with it 10 to 15 years ago, this is pain prolonged for 10 to 15 years when you could have just simply dealt with it right then and there. Granted, everybody's not willing to, deal with their pain right then and there, but the thing is, when you carry a certain type of trauma, pain, and baggage, it eventually is going to come up with whoever you're dating in some shape or form. And you'll be like, you think things is going good, this and the third, but like she said, you got to make sure you see people wearing different hats. Different hats is going to put people in different areas and different emotions. So with that, you have to make sure that you're completely healed so you can properly handle these situations. Other than that, not only will that situation be messed up, but your situation with your partner is also messed up. Now you're in a bigger emotional turmoil, and it seems like everything's just spiraling down because you didn't want to feel that pain right then and there. But in order to heal, you have to feel the pain. It's gonna hurt. But you have to do it. Like, you have to do it. Like, I know it's gonna hurt. People don't want to see that they were wrong, or people don't want to sit here and acknowledge that the things that they have done may make you feel a certain type of way. But at the end of the day, you're your biggest supporter. You're your number one fan. So if you don't even fuck with you, then who else will? You gotta forgive yourself and keep it pushing. You with you for the rest of your life. Period. You gotta let that shit go. Let that shit go. Let it go.
Cheers to that. So I feel like we could toast to letting it go real quick. Letting it go of things that don't deserve you. not deserving of your energy or your time.
You need to finish your list though.
Y'all see me trying to get out of this list.
She gotta finish the list because she's about something.
Let's wrap it up.
No.
I was really trying to get out of it.
Exactly. Let's finish the list.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Go on ahead.
It's like, I know what I want, but sometimes I know I want a lot too. But I just feel like I deserve a lot. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, outside of attention, I do feel like I deserve a financially not only stable but thriving partner. And I feel like I do have the capability, the wits, the will, the drive to help my partner multiply. So it's like, I know that I'm the type of female that whatever's handed to me, I'm going to multiply it. So that's why it's so important. You can't have somebody come to you with an empty cup. Like, it's nothing wrong with dating somebody that don't have it financially, but I feel like at this age, this point where I'm at in my life, this age, like, you know, I'll be 30 in a couple more years. Knock on wood. Like, this is a very detrimental time, like, where we not making little decisions, and we got to understand that. So it's like the partner that you choose, like, literally a partner can help you dictate how far in life you go. You know what I'm saying? How much of a pushing and support you're getting from your partner. Like, are you with somebody that sits down and they feel like they don't have to pay no bills and they just feel like life is going to happen on its own? Or are you with somebody that's going to be like, yo, babe, like, you've been doing I tell you this all the time, like, you've been doing your lash business for 6 years. You know, you want to go full-time with lashing. You have the capability, you have the wits, you have the drive. You just need a little support. Like, you know, you just need a little, you already got the pancakes. You just need some syrup.
A little bit of syrup.
Like, that's all my sis just need a little bit of butter. And like, I promise you, she's not the type of woman that's not going to hold her man down. I've seen her do it too much. And I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, I want to square up. Like, you're doing too much. So it's not a matter of her using somebody. It's literally a matter of somebody coming in and wanting to pour into her cup and say, listen, you deserve overflow.
Yeah.
You don't just deserve a full cup. Like, we already know our cups should be full, but you deserve an overflow, and I want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are men out here, there are people out here that will pour that into you. And it's like, bro, if you don't got it, get busy. Get busy. Go dial up. Go do what you gotta do.
This is what I'm saying, though. Like, just like back to what I said. When a man has somebody that's supporting him, y'all supporting each other, the capabilities of what y'all could do is endless.
Can we pause? Stop. Pause. Because she always wants to go back down to we're not in a relationship. We're strictly talking about dating. So we're talking about dating.
Okay, so
you can't have somebody come to you and you already off rip gotta start doing all of this for them. We are dating. So you gotta come to me correctly. And if you don't have it corrected yet, go handle it. Respectfully. Right. And not for nothing, a lot of older women used to tell me this, like, yo, if you with a partner, you're only 20. You with a partner that don't have it at all, they can't help you in no capacity, and you need assistance, let that man go do what he has to do. We as women have to learn how to walk away, because sometimes I feel like we'll stay in situations and we're hindering the man. You're hindering him by holding on to him. I know that you love him, and I know you want to be with him, and I know you want to support him, but you're hindering him by keeping him in that confined space. That man needs to go out. He needs to experience the raw, real world. He needs to understand that, like, nothing gonna be handed to you. It's not, your mom ain't gonna be there all your life. Your girl ain't gonna be there all your life. Like, you gotta handle this shit on your own. And get nitty and gritty out here. And like, sometimes when you're in a partnership, you don't understand how nitty and gritty it is, because you have that partner that you can lean on. So for me, it's just very important for my partner to be financially stable. Like, you gotta be able to pour into my cup, bro.
Yeah, talking to the right person, so.
And it, like, this shit is like, I'm promise you, like, you have to stay focused, and you have to manifest it, because I'm not gonna lie, like, where I'm at right now, I never thought I would get there, but I always knew I would. I just didn't know when. I thought I would have to wait way longer. And that was okay with me, because I'm not gonna lie, with this dating stuff, you got to get to a point where it's like your requirement and your bar is so set that ain't nothing lifting that bitch.
Your boundaries should always be set.
Ain't nothing moving it.
Make
ain't
sure
nothing
your boundaries is always set. I don't care who that man is. Keep your boundaries set.
Stand on business.
Men too. If you don't want a female doing certain things or she not meeting your requirements, off her. I don't care what it is. Nobody has to deal with anybody. You deal with the person who you feel as though is most fitting for you, and that's it. Nothing else.
We got a question or we got a statement. And then we gonna say this, and then we gonna So somebody said, shout out to True Fresh Prince. I'm gonna shout y'all out on here. We're gonna probably do this every Saturday, hopefully. They said, what's y'all opinion on dating someone with kids?
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Okay. So, all right. So, should we answer it now or we should answer next episode? Because we like
could
an
do
hour
next
plus.
episode, yeah.
All right. So we're gonna take the questions down from that y'all dropped here, and we're gonna have it on the next episode, which I'm gonna do on Saturday. So, yeah. Shout out True Fresh Prince. Go follow my YouTube channel. The question will answer that next. Let me screenshot this. Then we got. T is speaking real right now. Question, are y'all both in relationships? All right, so we got one question. We're going to have that question up and ready for y'all next session. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for every like, every subscribe, every share, every question. Like, just thank y'all for pouring into me and pouring into my channel. As I said, I'm new to this, but I'm also going to be true to this.
Period.
So I appreciate you guys for allowing me to be vulnerable and sharing this space. Shout out to my sis. We're going to do a hug. My bestie. Hopefully, as I said, I'm going to push her to do next. You see, I'm in her schedule right now.
Let me know.
So y'all see that I'm letting her know on Saturday.
Okay.
We're doing another recording. So
That's
hopefully
cool
we can be consistent with Saturdays. But y'all can find me on Instagram @StarGirl. What's my Instagram? @StarApple. Why am I over here talking about Star Girl? Who's that? I guess I'm that girl, okay? And shout out to your Instagram page.
Gorge Ty.
Follow her @Gorge Ty. We will be here back with another episode next week. Y'all have an amazing week. Go be amazing. Go be beautiful. Go be abundant.
Absolutely.
Don't take no shit from nobody, okay? And turn the bug up.
Bye.
Peace.